Burgundy? Yes, it is. Burgundy has expanded. There was no Burgundian inheritance. It's also a very ripped France. That's 2 games in a row. Ripped France. And before Austria gets PU over them. They're that big, they'll be disloyal. Because if so, then holy shit. Yep. Honestly, Burgundy... The weakness of Burgundy in the AI hands is the fact that it collapses to an event. It's actually a very, very strong nation. The time I played Burgundy, I was frankly amazed at how powerful it was. It was nuts! Completely and utterly nuts. If I take Stade, that'll let me walk across to this land, completely unifying that section there, which is exactly what I wanted. Allowing me to spend some time coring this while I do the other stuff in the war. Spend on expense. A new fort. Good. Well, the problem Burgundy has is that when it's powerful, it has more countries around it that hate it. Yeah, but as soon as they get a good war against France, which they've got, they won't die. At all. They pretty much cannot die. They're extremely powerful. Or has GB done F all as usual? Has GB managed to take any advantage of France dying? GB had originally done so, yes, and then they lost a war against them afterwards, because this is England. That's what they do. But it looks like they're pushing again for another go, so they're gonna unite, try and reunite the French lands, which is pretty good. Stack you for prestige. Thank you. And East Frisia. Like, Brunswick was meant to have intervened to help them or something? Oh, they didn't because they were rivals. They were guaranteeing their rivals, so... It's hilarious. Don't do that, AI. Like, seriously, don't do that, AI. Alright, so I can take this without a coalition. Probably not without a... probably without a coalition, yeah, actually. No... Magdeburg, Palatinate, and Hesse. Magdeburg, Palatinate, it's definitely what I want to keep on. And once I've cored this province, then I can take that, and I don't have to worry. They're also gonna keep occupation, it will be funny. It'll be funny. But I don't think they can because it's the war goal. Pretty sure the AI always gives up the war goal. Why are we assaulting? Like I said, they always give up the war goal. Man, now I can just relax. That's what I want. And then I'm gonna have to work on getting to there. I've got a claim on you, and I can march all the way across now, so that's good. Makes me feel almost competent. Almost, but not quite. I always assault when I have 1k stack assisted by 30k allied troops. Yeah. I'm gonna need to keep the relations up with that. With a name so long it doesn't fit on its province. Ah, yeah, that's an estuary as well. Ah, more trade power. Fantastic. What I really want, though, is the center of trade with the sound toll. Oh, you don't have center of trade here. That's right. It's just the sound toll. This is a pretty sexy blobhemia. Manpower recovery. Ooh, that'd be really nice, actually. To the point where I'm actually going to throw it in. Yeah, I definitely want that manpower recovery. 15% more. Yes. This is, of course, a holy war, as we all understand. If I go Protestant, then that's pretty much a wall of Protestant. It's nice to see that, though. Not much reformed going around, though. Got reformed to the north, got a reformed here, and is that... that's a Protestant... reformed here? Huh. Ragusa. Good work. Spawning a completely different thing. It's fine, though. I didn't even have a claim on that. Who else would try and join a coalition? Verdun, Cologne, and Bremen. Let's see. Verdun, Cologne, and Bremen. Which is there. Which I can't do anything about. Holy War? Just fault. Fuck reformed their crap religion both in-game and real life. Well, in-game they got nerfed to hell. So, there's that. Conquered that. Sit back, relax, and get some money. Lenin Vault. Type of ship you building? Caravel. Okay, trade ship. Might have to start dropping in docks. Not docks, shipyards. Definitely will probably start wanting shipyards, yes. They made that one worse. How much AE is it? It wouldn't be much. Really wouldn't be much. Reviving the Peasants' Republic. I can't. I don't think they've put a event in to help revive it or anything. Quality, fully maintained forts. There's enough forts here that it pushes it up as best it can. Should be more than enough. Ooh, admin tech. Promise declared on Venice. Have fun with that. Because I ain't involved. How much will I need? Just 44. I can wait then. I'm gonna need a new rival at the end of this. Reviving peasants, might as well raise them as undead. Hey, zombies are OP, man. You remember the good old days when you could humiliate your new vassal? I remember those days. I remember. I got it from Humble Origins yesterday. Custom nation with Siberian Frontiers tradition in the New World. I got it without that. I got it without that. Innovative, defensive, economic, trade. Sit on trade. Probably would be really good though, actually, now that I think about it. Trade would be freaking amazing. Trade would be absolutely outstanding, actually. What are the Siberian Frontiers thing? Well, back when Siberian Frontiers was released, which was at the start of the Muscovy patch, they were broken, though that's a bit of an understatement. Siberian Frontiers cost 0 to choose as a custom nation. And what it would do is, for 25 Diplo points, you would start a colony that doesn't cost you money, and cannot, that doesn't require a colonist, and cannot get rebels. And any terra incognita that borders your provinces that is not a frontier could be done straight away. Didn't use it on the broken patch. If you started it then, you would have. The cost is now 800 points, so from Humble Origins can't do it anymore. Paid 200 points. I thought it was 800. Still quite OP. Oof. Need one more point there. Manpower needs to recover. Improve relations with the Teutons. Let's work on that. To love and be loved. Lose 20 prestige, 20 legitimacy. Nah, I'm not taking the penalties for that. Oh, I can embrace colonialism. Okay. You know the bug where you can get unlimited negative points to your custom nation? I do! It's broken as hell. For obvious reasons. That civil war is going to fire, whether I want it to or not. Let's get some favors. Wait, Utrecht? It's fine, I can help you out. Alright, I'll go punch him. It'll be fine. Probably be a bit better if I wasn't rolling, like, zeros, but that could have been worse. Should be able to get you out in time. 6. Put those guys back. 6. There we go. Keep these guys alive and not attritioning, and I'll save some then. Let's see, Bremen, have I still not gone past you yet? Riga, Gallery. No, I still haven't. Genoan Trade League? Okay, I don't know how Genoa has any trade power up here, but I guess that's a thing. But yeah, I'm gonna need Friesland before I can move into to taking Holland. Guys, had to fight. Right, religion. I've even got a little bit of race expansion, but not much. Beric Dane, cheers for the follow. Man, my morale is good. Really good. Even if I was still a peasant republic, it'd probably be better. Anyway, let's enjoy that civil war while we can. Genoa are everywhere when it comes to trade, apparently. Since I removed, you know, the whole Lubeck issue, it's fine. Nice Burgundy, that's what I thought. It's a very solid Burgundy, and I need to kill Burgundy, but at least it's not someone like Austria. Can't swing an alliance with Austria. Not that it matters. I might have to pay off your debt. If I can get the money for it, I don't mind doing that. So that I can drag you in against Burgundy. Burgundy still has a personal union over Brabant. Oh, jeez. Pretty solid. They've also got ally in Papal State, Tuscany and Utrecht. Tuscany is expanded. That's a lot of high dev expansion though. Markel, cheers for the follow. However, if I don't ask for access through here, they can't get here. Same with the Pope. So if Austria is not involved, I can just have our siege down there. This patch is broken. Probably way too broken. Like, AI not asking for access is so silly. But I'm not spending my monarch points for them. Pekaku, cheers for the follow. Remember the good old times when you could, as a non-Western nation, no CB on the Knights, force yourself to their protectorate, and then ignore AE and get a huge research bonus. Oh, hell yeah. Those were the days. I just realised I wasn't even coring that. Alright, let's fingers crossed for a good pretender. Again, I can just get rid of this if I'm happy with my vassal. It's only another year-ish. $31 favors, that is so good. $666 pretender incoming. Oh yes, collapse to me, baby. Can always hang out in here though. Clergy are almost back to being loyal as well. So, who else hates me? The Livonian Order. That's an interesting one, actually. If I hate Friesland, which I do, I can probably kill Friesland. And then I just need to worry about the Genoese boats coming in. Mainz, Ulm, Gelre, and Friesland. Gelre, Friesland. That's a really strange one. Can embrace colonialism. I probably should, huh? Prove legitimacy. Well, that'll be done. Actually, I can do that now. If I just strengthen the government a few times, I can get the legitimacy up past that mission and get more dip rep. Speaking of, how's that put me for allying you? Dip rep's really good. If I get my relations higher, it'd be even better. Or I could even go this route. Not so much actually. If I pretend to be threatened by England, I can't be. Okay. France or the Ottomans? Well, I can't be threatened by any of them. $182. Oh, it's spreading slowly. There I am. Cheers for the follow. Spanish square. Free trade for another merchant. Plus, I've got even better stuff there now. Transfer. That's going to be worth a lot. Don't actually have transports. Huh. Should be right though. Up to 40% of the trade power here now. You're actually part of the Lubeck node, didn't realise that. I thought you were still part of, not Lubeck, the English Channel node. I thought you were still part of Lubeck. How much can I store? Not much more. Ooh. 10 legitimacy, huh? What happens if pretender rebels win in your vassal? In a normal vassal, nothing. In a personal union minor, then the personal union will break. Hope Paradox will nerf the North American natives. They're pretty much always reformed super early these days. Yeah. But, hey. They removed the CB, and now you can claim on them whenever, right? That's good. Can't abdicate unless I got high enough legitimacy. Might it be worth stepping down and switching? Probably not. Verdiner Separatists. Maximum trade efficiency. Barracks, dock. I'm surprised there's a dock. For now it's useful. So I guess I can leave it be. Alright, I was meant to play with these a little. How goes your... Yeah, I wanted to improve, spend a few points. Might as well do it this way. There we go, colonialism now in Holstein, civil war, lose 10 prestige. Alright, how good / bad is the Pretender? 1-2-1, very well. Legitimacy of at least 90. Legitimacy defended. Alright, cool. Now we just gotta wait for an event, because I'm not spending another 100 points on that. Hope Paradox will... yeah, I already read that. Pfft. Being blind doesn't always pay off. 9, 63, 5... yeah, I'll just embrace. What does it do? Provincial trade power. That's pretty important here, actually. Ooh, 5 years gets legitimacy. We end it all. Now, is there anything I need to break before I get my stuff? Muscovy military access. Well, I can get rid of that. Victory is ours. Cannot abdicate while there are pending events. Wait, going, I'm not dealing with this is not an option? I'll just take stability. Dear Gal, cheers for the follow. No, Bohemia. Rincewind, cheers for the follow. Austria dishonored their alliance with Savoy. Oh, who attacked Savoy? The Pope. Interesting. Hoop, cheers for the follow. Let's see, Friesland, yeah, it is Genoa. Oh, right, there we go. Much better. At least one disaster. I'm not sure just a stack of rebels is a disaster, but to each their own then. 2, 1. Austria would back them. Why? Are you a free city? Fuck, you're a free city. Okay. Quisiquilla, cheers for the follow. How off are you? You're not. Okay. Like Savoy finally got their own flag and no longer uses Denmark's. It's nice, isn't it? Austria plus allies. East Frisian. Verdener on Stade. Go stand on Stade for me, would you? Alright, money in the bank. Whatever. Stupid chips. I know why it stopped. I think it's silly. Shouldn't have stopped. When's our true send? 41. Few years. If I drag you in... No. What flag they got now? They got this one down here. It's F-E-R-T on it. Fert. Fert to dirt. Bohemia would back, as with the Teutons, meaning we can probably just stomp them into the ground quite happily. As an aside, the Palatinate wouldn't back them. Everyone else would. But that breaks the alliance with the Palatinate, and it's Alsace, Lorraine, Palatinate, Salzburg. Yeah, we are going to destroy this now. They'll have access through everything. That's fine. I've left 20, yes, 20 favors. Austria will be pieced out pretty quickly. And I definitely would need this. Cleves, distracted. Sweden does not owe enough favors, that's fine. Tonic Order, do I have enough favors to do this comfortably? 2, 4, 6 years. It's 3 years until the Denmark War. Do I want to call in the 23k there? I think I do. I want to call you in though. We need at least a transport. Looks like Byzantium flag. They misspelled fart. Yeah. What can you expect though? Missionary strength, tolerance of heretics. Don't really want that, I think. I don't like tolerance. Statilovo, cheers for the follow. I say that, and then I knew I need to convert this later. But it's going to be converted at least 4 per month, so not horrible. Can we marry? No. Could we marry if we improved relations a good chunk more? Yes. And from a marriage, I should be able to swing an alliance as well. Not enough rivals. Humiliated them, humiliated them. Gilray. Are you a free city? No, you're a duchy. Allied with Denmark, Bohemia, Bremen, Cologne. I'll be fighting them later anyway, so it might be a good idea to take them as a rival. So when I fight Denmark, I can just smash them as well. Let's improve relations with our friend here. Yeah, trade is good. The Lubeck node is great. Speaking of the Lubeck node, have I got everything I need here? Not yet. But 21 dev is nice. I would be able to call you in for lands, though you might demand